Alright guys, so we're going to have a little fun today. So I'm still in the process of doing this room. This is not where the toolboxes are going to stay, but hold up display is going to go all across this wall here. I've been taking all the junk out of this stuff and putting it into that stuff. So this table here is actually going to be over there, and that's what I'm going to make my videos on and whatnot. So, and I don't have a tripod in here or anything right now. So today we're going to play with the Byrna CL and then probably some other stuff, so make sure to stick around. We might even break a flamethrower out before it's over with, but just kind of show you what I've been doing. So barrels, VKS stuff, we got a Byrna drawer, VKS parts drawer. That's basically, I'm not going to go into all of it. That's not why you're watching this video. So anyway, got a package from East Coast Less Lethal. My walls tore up from taking all these cobalt things off. Thank goodness the hold-up display will hide all that. So got some stuff here. Oh, cool. So Greg sent me one of the top rails for the FSC. So that is absolutely awesome. We've got some of the extended mags for, let's see, I think that is for the X68, aka Intrabuster, so that's awesome. We've got a mag pouch. Not sure what that's for. Maybe the CL. Yep, that's for the CL, so that's awesome. We'll use that today. We've got the mag extensions for the CL, so that's really awesome. Let's go ahead and pop one of these babies in and I'll show you. Those look really nice, and he actually put the that's one of the things about some of the other extended mags that didn't have the little piece on it, so then you couldn't, you know, turn your thing. That's attention to detail right there, son. That's awesome. So you don't have to carry a little mag plate with you. So let's see here. All right, so to do one of these very simply, you're just gonna depress the little tab down in there, slide it out. And we're gonna use one of Greg's cool tabs. He's got some kind of a little tool in there. I'm assuming that little tool is to hold your spring down with. So stick it through there. See what I'm doing? Stick it through there, pull it down. Yeah. Okay. So let's go with green. I love green. There's that. Pull that guy down. Am I putting it on the right way? Yes, I believe so. It just pops into place. Pull that out. Yeah. All right. Well, that was easy peasy. All right. So cool. Let's see what it looks like. Put it in the right way. That looks snazzy, actually. Sorry, I don't have lighting or anything set up in here, so it's not the best video quality, I'm sure. But there we go with that. Might as well do two of them, actually. Maybe. Yeah, let's do two of them. I won't make y'all sit through that. Alright, so I went ahead and put orange in that one. So I've got 3 mags total. So I'll keep one of them, you know, short, because A, he sent me 2, not 3. And B, I want to be able to, the biggest advantage to the CL is the concealability of it. So I want to keep one, you know, regular. And I actually have picked up one from Byrna. So we got that one as well. All right, so we're going to be using these Pro Training projectiles. So I'm going to pop a few of these open here. Looks like there's 5 in each one. And I'll load this guy up and we'll go outside. All right, so just a little side note here. When you're loading these, and with the 7-round mags, somebody was asking me this the other day, like the 7-round mags for like the LE. This doesn't really work with those because they're a staggered placement. So the balls rotate as you're putting them in. But if you're using the 5-round mags for the 68 caliber stuff or the mags for the 61 caliber stuff, you want to put it in like that, to where it's, you know, straight up and down, and you're going to put your colors together. Doesn't matter which way, but what I'm saying is you want them to be sitting in the mag with the ends together like that. So whether it's like that or like that, you don't want the seams pressing together. That's going to, you know, risk them popping open in the mag easier. Hopefully these are not going to be a problem with that, but anyway, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does it hold 8? How many does it hold? It'll almost hold. It'll kind of hold 8. That's pushing it, but what we'll do is we're just going to leave it at that. All right. So 7 plus 1. All right, so there we go. When you're opening these and the max, you definitely want to be careful because you have to squeeze the ends of them to get that to loosen up. This one, it's not at the top, so it wasn't a problem. That last one, the ball was up at the top, so I could actually hear it kind of squeezing it. So bear that in mind. Ooh, electric's flickering. And I did put 8 in the second one too, so we got 8, 8, and what, 5? All right, so there's what we're working with. Good times. Now we're not using the ballistic skull today because I'm trying to save that for the gavel carry. And it looks like it's still holding up pretty well in the refrigerator. So I remembered I had this guy. So this is just like a mannequin head. But, you know, we're just using pepper for now. We might, if the rain quits and stuff, we might, you know, do a little more with it. But at least for the main part of this video, we're just going to shoot it with some, you know, inert pepper rounds, just for the heck of it. All right, so inevitably, and I'll put a link for those because they're pretty doggone hard. So they might actually be pretty good for testing stuff in a way, even not like a ballistic skull or anything, but they're pretty doggone hard plastic. But inevitably, somebody always asks, was that really 20 feet or whatever I say? So I'm going to show you guys. So we're back here. There's 23 feet. I'm probably going to stand at about the 20 mark. And that way maybe you guys can see me shoot and whatever. So that's about what I'm going for. So 20 feet. If anybody's farther away than 20 feet, they're, you know, not probably a threat. So, and it's pretty windy right now. So we'll see. I'm not going to pre-pierce it because we're not checking velocity on it. It's a cool day, so you guys can watch my other videos where I've tested the velocity. We're just going to, you know, do it like a real situation. You're not going to be able to pre-pierce one of these in a real situation. So, about 20. Yep. Oh, I jacked the mag up. I'll tell you why I did it. I'm used to this little guy being on the back side, so I stuck my mag in backwards. I noticed that when I was putting it together, and I don't know why I didn't think about it in the heat of the moment, but something to remember there. Alright, so I put a new CO2 in it. We're going to try this again, remembering that I need to turn the mag the right way. Get one more out of it. Almost. And we're gonna get one more out of it. Almost. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing with the kinetic ammo. Now remember, I am putting 8 in each one of these. Probably not the best idea. You should probably stick with 7. I believe Greg sells these as a 7-round extension. So, you know, and it is a pretty doggone tight fit. So if I only had 7 in, you know, the backup one, you'd still have 7 plus 1, you know, in your launcher. Have 7 in the backup one, and we would have got off all the shots of both the extended mags and the other one without having a pause. So so let's see what happens here. Getting pretty weak now. Yeah, that was it on that one. Of course, it's getting cooler from the shooting it too. Yeah, so 20 feet, pretty doggone easy to make headshots in the wind. I am impressed with the accuracy of this little guy. Let's turn him around. And a lot of the issues with accuracy was my fault. By the way, and a lot of red dots don't have this, but if you notice, this one has notches on it. So if you, I don't know if I can get it where you guys can see it. Not out in the daylight anyway. But anyway, it's got notches back there, and you can use that with, if you're used to open sights like me, and I haven't been doing this, but I'm going to this time. If you're used to open sights like me, you can use that to, you know, find your dot quicker. It's going to be a little bit high when you do that, but it's still going to put the dot in your field of vision or whatever. So let's try that again. All right. He's dead. It's kind of interesting that I guess maybe the back of it's a lot tougher than the front of it. I don't know. Didn't get any cracking that time. Alright, let's see if ye old Tipex will bust the back of its head. I think this one's what, 46. I was doing my little competition with Sean. I think 46 is what mine hit. Something like that. These are Joule V3s. So I grazed it. This thing's very round, so if you don't hit it pretty dead on, I could see it being a problem. Alright, it does look like I cracked it a little bit with the CL. Kinda, sorta. The finish of it anyway. So that one cracked it all the way across. That one did it. That one actually came out the top too. Of course, it's not nearly 46 by this point. The key is to move closer as your power decreases because of CO2 cooling. That did it. That's a beautiful little nugget right there, if I do say so myself. Little nugget hole, I mean. You knew what I meant. But that is thick. You can see there how thick it is. These things are actually pretty doggone good for testing, apparently. Decently, anyway. Don't necessarily know what they would equate to, but... Alright, they're fun for testing. Let's call it that. I know what you're thinking and saying. What about if I did the CL this close? Let's pre-pierce this one. There we go. There we go. Alright. No. Oh, hit the phone. How about the neck? No. 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 These are fun little targets. Starting to drizzle a little bit again, and I mean, hey, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't completely destroy this thing, right?